Hey collective, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Coach Liz. All right, y'all, we're gonna do, like I said, a midweek check-in, see where we're at. On Monday, y'all know I like to do the weekly forecast. I literally tried, it had to be like a good 10 times to record and upload. I even went live, and during the live, that shit just shut off. Like it kicked me out completely out of YouTube. So I took it as a sign to, I don't know if there was something that I needed to not say. Like there was a message that I could not deliver that I wasn't supposed to reveal. Because, I mean, when I tell y'all I tried so many times to post a weekly forecast, and then I even was like, okay, I'm not going to upload it. I'm just going to go live and deliver it that way. I'm literally a good, 15, maybe even 20 minutes, no, 15 minutes into the reading or so. And that shit just kicks me out. So let's see how this one goes, collective. We're going to do the midweek. Let's see what your person is currently feeling towards you. See what's going on. Don't forget, though, it is a general reading, y'all. So if it does not resonate, don't force the shoe to fit. There'll be more readings to come, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all for joining the team. All right, collective. Let's see midweek energy for your person. What's going on right now? Compromise. Okay. And chaser. So you could have rejected someone because they were not compromising. Like you just let them go and let them be. Okay, maybe there was something on Monday that I was not supposed to say because it just felt like I'm hearing a moment of silence. Like someone needed to withdraw their energy and process something or have a moment of silence. Maybe you're the one that had to withdraw. I am seeing 10-10, so I don't know. It's like you put an end to something or something needed to come to an end. Okay, let's see. Messages for the collective midweek. We have family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress or get support and healing, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. So exactly, it just feels like somebody needed a time out, time to breathe, to recollect, to get together. To get themselves together. I don't know if there's something outside of your, or around your person, like outside forces. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my third eye. Like there's chaos or family, like somebody could, it's like so many people are pulling on your person's energy, right? And it's like maybe they're so used to like pouring into others, being there for others, nurturing and caring for others. Something about, I don't know why I'm picking up on memory. Okay. A memory, memories. Somebody could be healing past memories, possibly tied to family. I do see pause. So there's that. It's like, so you had to pull away or take a time out, take a moment to take care of yourself. But I also feel like your person had to do the same. You guys could be mirroring each other. So for some of you, there's noise. I'm seeing the Five of Wands, and in my third eye, like there's outside noise. People, there could be judgment, behind your person trying to make certain decisions for themselves. Like maybe they were so used to listening to other people's opinions. And it's like they're trying to resolve that stress, right? Trying to resolve and heal those past memories. Something about past memory. Yeah, community, friendship, fun, a lighter heart, downtime with friends and family. So you have two cards of family here. So someone's definitely taking the time to balance something out within themselves. Like there's something, I don't know if your person could have experienced a difficult like childhood or something about the community that they grew up in or their friends that they're around. It's almost like it's no longer aligning with someone, so they're having to have this downtime. Like I said, it's almost like I keep envisioning, like I was on YouTube, like I said, I was doing a live, and then boom, I got kicked out. Like nothing, no warning, no nothing. It was down. It went down, right? And I feel like this is how your person pretty much feels. Like they couldn't, maybe they've been trying to keep up and keep pushing and keep going and persevering, and now it's almost like they can't do that anymore, right? Like they actually have to take time to be gentle with themselves, like take time to actually heal something. And that's why there could be some, either you guys aren't talking or there's a disconnect between you and your person right now. I am seeing the Four of Wands. Excuse me, not the Four of Wands. Well, Four of Wands is this community energy. So something about the community or the family possibly getting in the way of the connection, or just not necessarily in the way of the connection, but maybe your person's beliefs, right? Old beliefs or things that they feel like bound to, certain family members, certain friendships. And it's like they know that they can't continue to bring this energy with them because they're ready to ascend. Look, they're ready to, ooh, look at all these cards. Ooh. Twin flames, fifth dimension, vibration, ascend. So it's like someone is awakening to y'all's connection, right? It's like you are helping someone, I'm hearing ascend and elevate, transform as well. You guys could be talking in the 5D, or you guys telepathically communicate with each other in the 5D. We have fifth dimension. Or y'all gotta have like intuitive communication, same thing as telepathic, right? Because you guys are connected at a soul level, twin flame energy. You guys are meant to, it's like you guys are trying to come into union, but something about your masculine, it's like they're stuck in either third party situations, friendships, careers. I'm hearing situationships for some of you, and it's like they're trying to shift their focus. They're trying to look away or move away from these stuck energies or stuck situations, or in a situation that they feel stuck or bound in. Somebody could ride a motorcycle, because I'm seeing a lot of like motorcyclists back there. Somebody could ride a motorcycle, or they could like to ride on their motorcycle to like decompress or to think more clear. I do see a masculine spending a lot of time on their own. And because they're doing so, it's pushing them to elevate, ascend, expand, evolve. Yeah, the twin flame energy is difficult sometimes because you each trigger each other's growth, right? You each trigger each other's dark and light. And with balance coming out, I see yin yang, and it's like you guys you're like their dark, you're like their light to their dark, and vice versa, right? They bring out your dark, which helps you stay grounded sometimes, because you may, how can I put it? You I'm hearing conduct business. Okay. You conduct yourself out of your higher self, right? But sometimes, although that's great, right? We do always want to make decisions out of our higher self, right? But sometimes we do have to ground ourselves and understand that not everybody is on that level. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. So having somebody who has their dark, their dark side, it almost opens your eyes to be, I'm hearing, be more careful or be more protective, right? Of yourself, of your own healing, or your own, of your own light, right? Because you are aware that there's darkness, right? Because you are aware that it exists. So it's almost like this person sheds light on that energy, because if you're always functioning out of your light, you're gonna think that everybody's like you, right? It's a common thing, right? Like you would never think someone would do you wrong because you would never do them wrong, right? But I feel like that dark part of us grounds us sometimes, where it makes us realize like, okay, not everybody is good for me. Not everybody is here to help me grow. Some of them are literally intentionally trying to pull at you, right? Because they want to hold you back. And I feel like dealing with this person, or when you guys came into contact with each other or into union with each other, it's like you shed light on their dark. So now they are seeing that, and not everybody's out to get them, because there's people like you that exist, right? And then you, vice versa, right? You are, it's like I'm hearing sheep in wolf's clothing, not sheep in wolf's clothing. You're like the sheep, what is it? In the lion's den? Oh no, something like that. You know, you're just like this cute little innocent whatever, or that's what you come off as, right? Because you are always trying to function out of your higher self, right? You're not moving about trying to intentionally hurt people or deceive people or backstab or scam, right? But you know it exists. But because you're not functioning out of that vibration, you're not vibrating at that level, this person that you're connecting with, it's like they're coming in to show you, like, sometimes having or being aware to our dark side is what keeps us protected. 11:11 on the timer. It's what keeps us protected, or keeps our core protected, right? Okay, I hope that makes sense, collective. I don't know. Midweek message for the collective memories. It came out in reverse. So it's like someone's not wanting to repeat a certain cycle anymore. I feel like your person is trying to break something again. It's like something from their past, certain beliefs. Something about parents or family is really coming through in this reading. So I don't know if whoever your person has around them really has a I don't want to say stronghold, but it does persuade, or it has in the past. I'm hearing pressure also. Maybe you pressured or persuaded your person to move a certain way or in a certain direction. For some of you, if you guys are in no contact, because I am seeing cycles here, it's almost like this person tried to relive or live a certain pattern with you, but you stopped something. You triggered them, again, to see or to function more out of their light or their higher self. That balance, right? It's like you guys are bringing that balance to each other. And both of you, I feel like both of you could be doing the same, the healing work. Because, yeah, exactly. Look, mirror at the bottom of the deck. So both of you, as I was saying, both of you guys could be reflecting or spending time in reflection. I'm also seeing the Hermit in my third eye, Virgo energy. But it's like someone's realizing I'm hearing their other half, right? You bring wholeness to their life, right? You guys may come from different backgrounds, different families, different communities, different whatever, but it's something about your soul, something about who you are at your core that reminds this person of who they're supposed to be in this lifetime. And again, it feels like it's both ways. Synchronicity abounds. So it's like you guys could really be communicating telepathically, or you're seeing things that remind you of your person, and vice versa. Somebody could be getting their hair done, or you could be doing something to your looks that attracts a lot of attention, or your person could be doing something that attracts a lot of attention. Or both of you guys could be very good looking, like you're attractive. Something about your eyes. You could have like light eyes, or I'm hearing like green, hazel, like light color eyes. So it attracts attention, right? It's like when your person sees you, they see themselves. And to them at first it was confusing. It's like, how can this be, right? Like, how can this person get me the way they do? Because I thought I had to do life alone or by myself. Because they hadn't found somebody that brought that balance into their life. Here, look at that 5D again. What's this community? Fertility. You've brought this person, it's like you've exposed this person to fresh ideas, right? You've helped this person grow. Something about you, like I said, you're like the catalyst, or you both helped or triggered each other to grow and expand, to reflect. Um, I don't know if I said something about home or someone, because I saw 11:11 on the timer. I can't remember what I said. Sometimes I just channel shit and I say it and I don't remember it. It just goes in my head and out. But something about them wanting to build a home, or somebody could be building a home, maybe construction, or someone could be in construction. But it's like you've given this person, um, okay, a platform to want to build on, right? Or they feel like they can do that with you. They feel like they can build a home with you, and it would be abundant, it would be prosperous, um it would bear fruit, right? It's not something that they feel like it would stay stagnant, like they wouldn't. It feels like they're realizing that this could be an investment, right? That something could actually manifest to be something big or something fruitful, right? For some of you, somebody could be thinking about building a home, like an actual family, have children. You could be in a very fertile, I mean, we're seeing fertility, so somebody could, it's like they're coming up with new fresh ideas that they're ready to put action behind, right? Because they're envisioning, they're seeing that they could actually compromise, that they could actually build something with you. So someone is understanding. It's like they're understanding why you've come into their life. They're understanding that in order for something to move forward, they do have to compromise. They have to be flexible. And although this is something different, because it does feel like this is new for someone, right? This wanting a family, wanting a home, wanting a marriage, wanting to propose, wanting to chase after someone, or go after their heart, it is new for someone. I mean, I feel like someone is even thinking about wedding and engagement, and like they're ready to go after it. And maybe someone's realizing, divine timing, like maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to make an offer. Maybe it's time to move forward and act on the feelings that I'm feeling, because it's like someone could have pulled away or got quiet. We picked up on that Virgo energy, like I said, the hermit, solitude. Here it is again. Retreat and introspection. So someone is definitely doing a lot of taking time to process, to isolate, because they're ready. It's like someone saying, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, it's time. There's an energy of like excitement here, but also, I'm not gonna lie, there is a bit of like hesitation, because I feel like someone's in fear that you might reject them, or I don't know. It also just feels like someone's not used to, like they're not used to chasing after someone that they want or something that they want. Well, I'm going to say someone. I'm going to say someone. I don't want to say something, because I feel like this person does, I feel like they do go after, or they try, to manifest their goals, their dreams. But when it comes to matters of the heart, I don't know if there is something could have happened in their childhood or in their past that they're having to let go, right? They could have been repeating, like I said, certain cycles, and it was because of something that I'm hearing memories, traumatic memories or experiences. I don't know if there's like a broken home, there could have been cheating, whatever it is for you and for your person. It's almost like it put a bad taste in someone's mouth at some point, and now it's like that story no longer aligns, right? Like you that at this point, look, that's the fear. It's like someone's kept telling themselves this story over and over again, because that's what they experienced, right? That's what they experienced in their childhood. Oh no, I got a little pimple coming in through my cheek. Okay. Let's see. What else? Midweek messages for the collective. What's going on? Somebody could be even like losing sleep over this because of their past. It's like they're not, there's that past energy again, memories, childhood, community. Well, I didn't mean to say community, but I do feel like something about the people that they're around as well could be playing a role in them possibly holding back or blocking relationships out. This is kind of like, it reminds me of I don't know, like somebody got hurt, you know, someone had their first love or someone fell in love at some point and they ended up getting burned, hurt, you know, in a relationship, lied to, hurt, backstabbed, and it's like someone made a promise to themselves that they will never be in a relationship ever again. Or this was, like I said, this could have been something they experienced in their childhood, like maybe it was their parents, right? Who could have, you know, it says resolve family stress or get support. Somebody could be going to like therapy or something like that to heal family drama, or I was going to say family trauma. So things that could have happened in someone's childhood is definitely taking a big toll in how someone is showing up in relationships today. But it's what I like is that someone's aware, right? Someone's aware that they need to heal that, right? That they need to, yeah, I'm definitely picking up someone could be talking to a therapist or a something about counseling or psychology, or someone having to talk about their past, their childhood, their attachments, right? Okay, what else? What is this family? What's coming up for the collective midweek? Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So someone's coming towards you. It's like someone wants to come in and offer you something of value. And that's because they see the value in you. So things could have been moving very slow. But it was because this person has gone through certain experiences that have taught them to move slow, right? Like to not rush into situations. And it's almost like I'm hearing this person say, yes, it took me a while, but it's what I'm offering is of value, right? It's something solid. It's something that can actually grow into something else. Yeah, look, the Eight of Pentacles. It's like someone has really, what did I say, y'all? And the Ten of Pentacles. Someone could be receiving a huge payout, like a financial payout. Money could be coming your way. This could be an inheritance. I'm also hearing like a promotion, or also it's like somebody wanted to make sure that they have the financial means to be able to take care of a whole family, right? Or take care of their family. And I do also feel like your person could have been spending time in solitude it's like they were looking at their offer, like what they wanted to offer, and it's like they kept looking at it to see if it was enough. Like, would this be enough for her, right? Or would this be enough for him? Somebody could have been really afraid of rejection. They could have been rejected, or there could have been abandonment here. Someone that was could have been dealing with rejection or abandonment wounds that needed to be healed. The Chariot wanted to pop out in reverse. Cancer energy. What about the Chariot? Didn't I say something about motorcycles? Somebody could really like spend time. They like that solitude or that alone time so that they can bring themselves back to balance. There's a lot of balance energy, yin yang energy here. So I feel like you're dealing with someone that takes their healing very seriously, right? Like this is someone who does not mind going to get help or get support from people that they trust, right? They could be getting opinions in order to be able to. It's like someone's asking someone else or saying something to someone else like, hey, do you think she will like this? Or do you think this will be enough for her or him? Should I move forward on this? And I feel like I will say that there could have been other individuals outside of this. It does feel like either family or friends who could have placed or planted a seed of doubt. It could have also been just them repeating or replaying a certain memory in their head, right? Like, oh my God, but this happened to my parents. Then how do I know it won't happen to me? Or this happened when I was so and so. I was 25 years old. When I was 25 years old, what if it happens to me now? As you know, I've worked so hard to heal from that situation and to find myself again in that situation. Like, is it really worth it? So it's almost like something traumatic happened, right, in someone's past to the point that it I'm hearing froze. It made someone freeze or stop right in their tracks to slow down. The chariot did want to come out in reverse, so someone definitely pulled back or slowed down because they needed to make sure that whatever move they were about to make next, or whatever move they're about to make next, whatever offer, because there's an offer here. Someone's wanting to rejoice in y'all's union, so it was only a matter of time. But it's like, again, there's that Six of Cups, talks about past memories, it was like someone's past was haunting them. Sagittarius energy here with Temperance. It's like someone's past was haunting them, and they knew that the past was no longer, the past was the past, is no longer a true story, right? It's something that already happened. It's only a true story because I'm retelling the story, right? But it's not the story. It's not the story that has to continue either. And I feel like someone is working through that, right? I feel like someone could even be, like I said, could be talking into like a therapist or a counselor or something like that. And I will say that it is bringing some healing, right? It is bringing balance. So I don't know if you and your person, like I said, are not in contact right now. But there are things that your person is currently working through and trying to get information on, right? Someone could be doing some research. Injustice came out, Libra energy. Somebody could be doing some sort of research here. What's the Justice? I got so much with that card. Hold on. What's this Justice? Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, for somebody, you could be receiving some sort of payout. I did hear inheritance again, so I don't know if there's some sort of inheritance that's being paid out, or there is like a contract or something like that you're to receive some funds, right? Something about money is significant here. For others of you, it does feel like there's family again. A lot of family here. Somebody could be battling something when it comes to legal matters. There could be arguments. Well, I didn't want to say arguments, but it could be arguments, family within family, because there is family drama here, resolve family stress. So someone's working through family stress as well. There could be legalities or legal matters pending as well. This could also be like justice in a way where I'm hearing karma, because to me, justice also talks about karma. Wheel of Fortune talks about karma. It just feels like someone realizing, like something is not their karma to live. Like something doesn't belong to them. It belongs to someone else, either a family members or whatever. Like it's like someone is learning that the life or the journey that someone else decided to take doesn't have to be their own journey. I hope that fucking makes sense. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like they don't have to follow in the same shoes as their father or their mother or their cousin or their grandma or whoever, right? It's like someone thought that they had to follow a certain pattern or a certain way of living, but it's like that way of living or that pattern does not align with your person's destiny or in the direction that they want to go. And I feel like that's what they're realizing, right? They're realizing like, okay, well, I don't want to turn out like my mother, or I don't want to turn out like my father. Clearly there's something that I need to do something differently here, right? Like if I continue to do the same thing, expecting a change, then I'm the one that's insane. Right? And I feel like that's what your person is healing, is that they're realizing that in order to bring certain things into balance, they're the ones that have to close out certain cycles, break free from certain beliefs. But it's almost like they're collecting this information. I don't know if someone could be doing a lot of research while they're in solitude. What is this Page of Swords? Queen of Swords. Okay, so there could be definitely legal matters here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy showing up. And the World at the bottom, and Ace of Pentacles again. So somebody could be, there's a cycle definitely closing. That's completion. There is learned lessons. Right? The Queen of Swords can be a therapist, a counselor. Someone is speaking to your person about this. Or your person, like I said, is speaking to someone who is giving a lot of information that is helping your person either heal through something or bring them back into alignment or balance within themselves, right? Right now, it just feels like your person is going within. And that's why there could be a lot of silence between you and them. Because there's the cycle closing here, and it's about time. I'm hearing it's about damn time. I'm hearing it's about time, right? It's like they're ready to grow. They're ready to expand. They're ready to reap the benefits of everything that they have worked for. But it's like you came into their life and you offer even new ideas that have them thinking like, damn, well, there's more out there, right? There's more than just what I thought I could have. I don't know if you offered a different perspective or offered something like, I don't know if you are the one that, I'm hearing intellectual. Maybe you're very smart, you're intelligent, you're disciplined, you're goal oriented, you're focused. A lot of Libra energy here could be is significant. So Libra season, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo could also be significant. But it's like this person, whatever they're saying to them, whatever your person is saying to them, or whatever you've said to them, is making them see things differently to the point where they're ready to close. They're ready to close a cycle, a chapter. They're leaving certain things behind, certain beliefs. What is divine timing? What is this? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And Page of Pentacles wanted to come out. So there's a lot of pentacles on the table. So somebody could really just be focusing on their money, their finances, their stability. I am also seeing, like, again, planting seeds, like wanting long term, right? I feel like someone's ready to build a family or to create their own family, to have their own children, if that's a thing, to, get, for some of you, get married, engagement. It's like someone's ready for growth. They're ready to plant seeds. Someone could be ready to have children. I'm not gonna lie. Like somebody could be ready to plant seeds. Or gardening could be significant. There's a lot of earth energy here as well now. Hmm. What about the Page of Pentacles? Somebody could have also, like, I don't know if this is your person, this King of Pentacles. Children. I did say something about children, but something about their inner child, right? Something about their inner child needing healing. Something about education as well. I don't know. It's like someone could be, like I said, gathering information or educating themselves on something, higher education. Somebody could be thinking about going to college or just skill. I'm hearing advancing a skill. I'm also hearing trade. I don't know. But it's like they want to offer something. And yes, it could be small with the Page of Pentacles, but it can grow to the king, right? And it's like maybe they're showing up as a king, right? Because they're older, right? But emotionally, it's like I don't know if they're having to grow, and they're having to grow, or yeah, they're having to grow because maybe, like I said, they didn't have the example, or I don't know. What is it? Look, Ace of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles. Somebody's definitely getting some sort of offer here. An offer, somebody, you could be celebrating, like there's a job offer or a career, an upgrade or a pay grade, maybe. Pay grade, upgrade, pay grade. I don't know, something like that. A change of career as well. What is the offer? Two of Swords. Yeah. Sideways, and the Two of Wands, a lot of two. So decision, deciding between two things, between two people, between two jobs, between two. Why is the Two of Swords here? And the Ace of Wands, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. And the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm talking about. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you are both showing up, wanting the same things, trying to move towards, growth and expansion, especially if you guys are both earth signs. Like, I feel like you both are very focused on your stability, security. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are usually like a good mother, a good father. They can be parents, right? They're very, how can I put it? Is that Judgment? I don't know. Two of Swords, there was a bit of denial here, right? It was almost like either someone was in denial or they tried to be in denial about their feelings, their emotions. Like they didn't know they should make this offer. They didn't know if they should give you or offer you this or go with it. I'm hearing, should I go with it? But I feel like this person has spent enough time alone in solitude. There could be a distance between you and this person. There could be somebody could have to travel, or there's traveling between you and them. But Three of Wands also talks about growth and expansion, and it goes from the Ace of Wands to the Three of Wands. So it lets me know that this person is aware that you are equally yoked, right? Like you guys are showing up on the same type of time, the same vibration, the same, like you guys are both ascending. Is just that maybe you could have ascended sooner, or like I said, this was a lesson that your person needed to learn, right? This is something that they had to break free from, right? This pattern, this old way of thinking. This Queen of Swords is talking sense. I will say that they're talking clearly. They're talking sense. I don't know if this is someone that they find, could be a family member as well, like a sister, auntie, cousin, someone that they actually like trust, because whoever this is brings balance and truth. Something about truth. This person speaks with truth, like straight. Or maybe this is you. You spoke some sort of truth. You set some boundaries, and maybe this is what triggered your person to kind of like pull away, go into solitude, because they needed to heal. They needed to heal, especially if they were in denial. It's like it's like they tried to they could have tried to suppress their emotions, but something about divine timing, right? They were divinely guided. They can't do it anymore. They know that they cannot hold back any longer, right? Which is why I think we're seeing this chaser energy, because they're ready to take action towards you. Exactly. Or they know they need to. They know they need to. And not only because they know that you are their person, right? Because they know that you match their vibe. I'm hearing their energy, their vibe, right? This person knows that you could have other options as well. For some of you, there could be someone else around you or in your energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. So yeah, definitely for some of you, you could have another person around you who is also interested, who's willing to chase, who is willing to go towards you because they already see your truth, your value. But this could also be just the same person, right? Where they're ready to finally take action. The King of Wands is someone that's assertive, confident. You know, they go after what they want. And seeing the chaser energy, I mean, with the King of Wands, is letting me know that they're not going to stop until they get it. They're not going to stop until they get what they want, or at least they want to express their truth, right? It's like they've gained the courage to come in and express this truth. Or they are gaining the courage. I see compromise. What's compromise? Here they come, rushing in. I'm telling you. Someone's rushing in to talk, to say something, to give you this Two of Cups. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, High Priestess. And the Hierophant. And the King of Swords. Hold on. Collective. What happened between... See, this is probably why I could not upload on Monday. I wasn't supposed to. It really felt like I was not supposed to say whatever it is that I was going to say, because either... I don't know, there could be a cross watcher. Maybe your person watches me. I don't know if you sent the videos to your person or what. But there is someone... It's like someone needed to do this work on their own. Right? Like someone needed to spend this time in solitude because there were certain things that they had to work through, that they had to heal and break free from. And it could have just been their own false beliefs, because I'm seeing this Two of Swords. She's blindfolded, right? Well, has two swords in her hand, so if she really wanted to, she could take the blindfold off, right? Like no one's holding it there. It's more so self-inflicted. You know, and the way he's looking down at his coin, it lets me know that maybe they just always, instead of being in relationships, maybe they just never wanted to really tie themselves down to a connection or a commitment, marriage or whatever, because it was safer this way, right? It was safer this way. And it's like they would hyper focus on their money or their security or their stability, right? That gave them an excuse to say, like, I'm too busy for a relationship, or I'm too busy for, whatever. I'm too busy to get married, or I don't have time for that. But yeah, and still, here they come with the Two of Cups. And that's because for some of you, both, this is a very spiritual connection between you and this person. Both of you, you could function more out of the 5D, as I was picking up at the beginning of the reading. You could function more so out of your higher self with the High Priestess, right? You get a lot of channels, download, dreams. I mean, your intuition is on point. But the Hierophant is too, but they work more out of the 3D plane, right? These are kind of like your pastors, your mentors, your counselors, your organizations that base laws from, traditions, values, things like that, right? More 3D based, I would say, but nonetheless very spiritual, right? And I feel like I said, you're equally yoked. You guys balance each other. You're like the dark and the light. I said, you could spend more time in your higher self, or functioning out of your higher self. Therefore, you don't expect for people to be mean or dark or, whatever, or want to hurt you. 44 on the timer. But this person knows, because they function out of the 3D as well, yet they are, they know that there is a 5D, right? And for them to continue living in the spiritual realm, they have to have that connection with the spiritual realm, right? Or to be able to deliver messages from the spiritual realm, they have to have that connection between the 5D and the 3D. I hope I'm making sense. Just going back to what I was trying to say, because I feel like I'm babbling now. It just feels like you both are balance each other out, right? Your light balances their dark balances their light. And you guys keep showing up as a true pair. I keep saying equally yoked. They tried to block it. And it's like they had to understand this, though. Like, they had to understand your energy, right? Like I said, this person could have never opened themselves up to a relationship. They've never had to chase after somebody that they actually wanted or liked, right? This is out of the ordinary for them. This is out of this world. Like I said, you're a 5D individual, right? You don't move about this world like everyone who is of this world moves. You may be part of this world, but you ain't of it. And that's different. Yeah, you might care about certain material things, but you also don't give a damn about those material things, right? Like, and this person sees that. It's like, okay, you dress nice, you smell good, you look good, you got a nice house, you got a nice car, you got blah 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 blah, whatever it is for you. But then in the same breath, you're like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit can go, and you really mean it. Right? Like, you don't care about it. You don't attach yourself with material. You don't attach yourself with anything, actually. Which is another thing that I feel like your person could have triggered their healing, how free you live your life, or how open, how down to earth like you are, yet you're not of this world. Yeah, you don't function like other people function. It's like you've taught this person how to be flexible. We have the 4 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and listen, Linda. 4 of Swords. So that's that solitude, that healing, right? That introspection. Excuse me. The silence, the going deep. Excuse me, I keep burping. 9 of Pentacles, so more pentacle energies. That's a lot of earth energy here. So I don't know if it's like someone learning their value outside of the material thing. That's another thing. You could have triggered this person to realize or see their own value. And when you didn't give a damn about the material shit, this person possibly felt like, well, why does she even want me? Or why does he even want me? I mean, if they don't want my money, they don't want my car, they don't want my coat, they don't want nothing. Why? What is it about me that they want? And it's kind of like they had to pull away and even possibly figure out what about them you felt like it was worth your time, your patience, your grace. And it's like that triggered them, right? That triggered them. So much so that now they're considering marriage. And a home, building a home and a family with you. 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. I love this reading, y'all. I don't know the last time we had such a cute, beautiful reading like this. This almost feels like someone finally, look, the world at the bottom of the deck. This is like someone finally, as I was saying, getting it. I said, not of this world. You're part of the world, but not of it. I was just saying that. I love how my spirit guys just be coming in with just backing me up sometimes. Very interesante. I think I said we have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy on the table. Definitely Aries is here. Capricorn with the Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Five of Swords. There's some drama here. I don't know. There's outside noise. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so there could be external like forces, things like that happening outside of the wheel that could try to delay. I'm hearing delay or try to get in the way or try to block something, or try to block your person from giving to the situation or the connection. And honestly, I think that's part of being part of the world and not of it. Sometimes you do have to break free from those people that no longer align, and those people are usually family and friends. And it's hard, and it's not like you're leaving people behind, but you're also no longer repeating a pattern that was already set before you even got here, right? And I feel like your person is realizing like, oh shit, like this is a pattern that was here before I even got here. I don't want to live this life. I don't want to live that pattern, right? And it's like they're reviewing everything that, or they're isolating and they're introspecting and reflecting on what they actually want their life to look like from here on out, right? Like they know that they don't want to do it this way anymore. Therefore, they have to do something different. They have to change something. They have to close a way of being or a way of thinking. And that's a tough job. I'm not gonna say it's not, but there you have two cards talking about celebration here. So for some of you, there is this energy of you could be getting married. For some of you, could be proposed to, because I'm seeing flowers and offer and engagement and wedding. The Four of Wands talks about wedding. The World talks about celebration. So somebody could be going to a wedding. Somebody could be getting engaged. Some of you could be just celebrating them fucking getting together. I don't know. A lot of gardening energy here too. I'm seeing flowers and seeds being planted and carrots growing. I just literally planted my carrots. I'm so excited to see my carrots. Look, and like I said, flowers, you know. Okay. Anything else? Anything else from my collective? Midweek. Is there anything else? No, there is not. I like it just the way it is. I'm gonna leave it like this. I will say, let me get one more on this King of Wands. Why do you have, because there's two masculine. Let me just see. King of Wands. Okay. Look at the Hermit. Oh, the Hermit wanted to come out. And the Moon. Cancer, Pisces energy, Virgo energy here. So, okay. The Hermit with the King of Wands. Those are two very different energies. One talks about going after what they want. The other one talks about not. So it's almost like your person knows that they want you. They want to take action. But they also know that there's something that they need to review. So there's research here. I don't know who's researching what. They're looking something up. I am seeing the World Wide Web here. Somebody could be looking at you or listening to you on the World Wide Web. Maybe they keep tabs on you, like through social media or something like that. But something about your light, something about your knowledge, your wisdom could have also triggered this person to want to change something, right? Want to take action or change something within themselves or around their environment or their world, right? Their world. I like this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Look, and the sun right here. The sun and the moon. We've been talking about light and dark, y'all. Literally been talking about light and dark. I'm gonna leave them out. Cause the way my spirit guides come through, I love it. I love it. Okay, y'all. I think that's all I have. Collective, let me know in the comments. Let me know how this goes. Let me see how it resonates. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank y'all so much again for the support, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.